Hey Pisces, let's have a look at you. I want to say a big shout out to all the Pisces who very kindly viewed the last month. I had a tremendous response to that, so hopefully, forgive the pun, but I'm going to trump that for you this month. I don't know if you guys caught the overview, this sort of general overview pertaining to sort of reality checks and so on and so forth. I did talk to you about being a very karmic time in the last reading, so let's have a little look and see what's going on with the cards. So I'm going to work with 12. These are the Robin Wood. I like them. They're slightly smaller than the Mystic, and we are going to work with the Mystic for a couple of verification and clarification cards towards the end. So let's have a little look. I'm going to ask the universe, whoever, thank you very much. Emotional, wow. There we go, come on. I'm going to ask the universe to just help me out a little bit here. Where are we going? Where are we going for Pisces this month? Where are we going for Pisces? Thank you. Well, Hermit, lots and lots of introspection. Don't forget, if you haven't already checked out the overview, whoa, thank you. I want to bring it and I want to take them all. Oh no, hang on, sorry. I'm going to work with that one. That one, that one. Here we go. Do you know what? I'm gonna let them do what they need to do. And I've just dropped one on the floor, guys, so bear with me. Let's do it. And I'm not sure if they're reversed or not. They've not come out the deck yet, so we'll have a look. Okay, I need another 8. Let's have a look. Oh, thank you. Ooh, I'm getting a little giddy. Getting a little giddy for you, Pies. Whoa, thank you. No, they can go back in. Left the whole lump there. Let's have a little look. Let's go this way for a change. Why not? Okay, they're guiding me, so I'm going to take it. Okay, now move these up, guys. Wow. Let's get them over. Formalities, family. Again. Gates, opportunities. Wow. Very similar scenario here. Emotional. Less delusional about things. That's good. Let's have a little peek. Ooh. Again, emotion. The star energies, guys. That's great. Family. Interesting. Again, a little bit battle weary here. Why is that? Okay. Needing to go forward. Celebration. Taking the high ground. Oh, fantastic. I'm so pleased for you, Pisces. So let's have a little look here. Right, from the top. From the top, Pisces. Now, bearing in mind that we have got Mercury moving retrograde, he's going to be all about communications. We've got a lot of retrograde energies in the sky. Pisces, this is taking me down an emotional trip here. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, with the Hermit energies and this sort of Hierophant energy, which is naturally a Taurian energy, by the way, Taurus, it does talk to me about an element of tradition, and it may well be that we are looking at family traditions here, right? The way things done. Now, again, opportunities to sort of make things right in some way. I don't know whether or not you can take that from me. Again, I like this gate card. Did come out, I think, for Gemini. It's a gate card for me. Emotional, but not delusional. Okay? And that's very important because you guys, Pisces, the wonderful mystery and imagination that you have, okay? What this is basically saying to me is, as I said earlier, it is a karmic energy, and I'm wondering whether or not where I'm going with this a little bit stuff that's unresolved, right? And I'm looking at this as if we're waiting for something to formalise. We're waiting to get things on a more structured level, more concrete, and that opportunity. But I'm certainly linking with family down here, breaking through in some way. I don't know if you could take this from me at the moment, so just give me a moment, guys, so I'll work it out. And again, but the end outcome is absolutely superb. Let me move them forward. I want to move them up so you can see what's coming at the end here. We have the wish of your heart. It's great. Nine of Cups, you can Google it. It is the wish of the heart. It is a very, very powerful energy within the tarot. It's great. But I think we've got a little bit of unresolved stuff. So what was it that we needed to do? You know, have we made that headway? Have we gone forward? Have we been able to work through this family stuff? And I feel as if it is stuff. You've got 2-5 energies here. 5s for me are always floaters. Nothing lasts forever with the 5s. They're stuck in the middle. This energy of sort of choice and, how can I put this? You know, if we turn this the right way up, it's a bit like, do I give up the ghost? Do I keep persevering? What choices do I need to make emotionally? But it is coming reversed, and I like it because we have got a lot of retrogrades in the sky. And I'm seriously looking at this and thinking, yeah, relationships, where there's been misunderstandings, right? Where there's been a few issues with communication, for instance, okay? In the past, I think that we're getting it sorted. So if you've wanted to go on this sort of new adventure and you've wanted to maybe break from an element of tradition and move towards this new opportunity, and bearing in mind that we've got this family energy here within this line here, and it's always difficult, you know, with family. You know, some people are very fortunate, you know, and they get along with everybody, but there are, you know, lots of people out there who do struggle a little bit. And you are very, Pisces, what can I say? You are some of the kindest people I know are Pisces. And again, there is this need not to overcompensate, right? But I think there's a little bit of unresolved stuff here, and I think you're going to resolve it. I think that, again, around connections to do with communication, language, you know, communicating what needs to be said here, right? This is very important to me. This is why I'm looking at this. Not being fearful of saying what needs to be said. So if we've had issues, if we felt, oh, I really can't, you know, I can't do that, I can't say that, I can't make these moves forward, this is telling me that this is moving away from you. Now, it is a very confusing month, this month, there's no doubt about that. And it's interesting that you bring the Aquarian energy into your spread. Aquarius is talking about breaking down, but it's also talking about breaking through. And I certainly feel that if you've had to sort of make emotional choices to ultimately, you know, be happy within yourself, right? To find the happiness that we're looking for, it may well be that we've had to communicate that to family, people that we care about. And it may well be that some of us are moving away, some of us are changing direction, certainly, and it may well be that we've got this stuff, and I use that word stuff, you know, we carry a lot of junk, don't we, along with us, but particularly so you guys, you lovely Pisces, you know, Pisces, 12th house energy. Okay. The house of sacrifice, not unlike the Scorpio energies. But there is sacrifice. And also, I don't know whether or not you're aware of it, Pisces, but it is the house of institutions. And sometimes it can talk about the soul having come in from quite a cloistered situation. And when I look at this energy alongside the Hermit energy, it is interesting because I mean, everybody's chart is very different, so this is general reading, but it may well be that we do have a lot of religious guilt that we bring in, that the soul is bringing in, right? So soul consciousness coming in again with these deep, deep, deep memories of tradition, religion, and sometimes that can really hold us back, and I talk a lot about this to you when I'm working with you one-to-one, but it shouldn't prevent you from ultimately going forward, because I do think we can now look at this and think, I'm not being delusional, I'm not sort of like dreaming about something that's never going to come to fruition, because I think it is. Finances, or what can I say? For me, fine, but as I look at this, and given the fact that we've talked about the emotional stuff and the possibility of a lot of guilt here because we want to make our own way forward, again, this to me does talk about a degree, it does talk about a degree of poverty, but I'm not looking at it like that. I think this is emotional stuff. When I'm keying it with this card here, the 5. So again, I've got these 2 5s, so you're going to get over it. And I look at this and I think, do you feel that you've been ostracised in some way, or do you feel impoverished in any way with regards, the family links that we've had in life? Have we maybe not been nurtured the way that we expected to be nurtured, for instance? All right. Have we had difficult situations with family? But I do feel that any sort of misunderstandings, any sort of unresolved stuff is going to get resolved. Okay, that's where I'm going. And I think that the energy in the sky at the moment, with all these retrograde energies, I think that it's going to allow you, Pisces, to go forward. Lots of reflection, but it's sort of releasing you in a way, all right? And we've got a couple of releasing energies, haven't we? We've got the 1st of August moon, Aquarius, and of course we've got the 30th of August moon, Pisces, right? So I think that if you've got things that are not resolved, if you want to go on your adventure, guy, and you want to, this is my time, it is your time, it's karmic, and anything that's been unresolved, particularly around family, I think with this energy, I think it's going to get sorted, all right? I think that you are going to be heard, which is good, and the lovely thing is, I just feel as if we can make this right. I love this energy. I love it. So we've got this strong 9 of Cups. We begin with this emotional energy with the Queen. But I've got a really lovely feel about this, guys. It is going to work itself out. So, again, if you're feeling that there has been difficulty, you've not been able to communicate, with your, you've not been able to put over your feelings, but yeah, it's not easy. Venus retrograde, all the retrogrades in the sky, Mercury going retrograde, it's not an easy connection, but I do feel that it's going to be alright. And I think that any unresolved stuff, any unresolved karma is going to get dealt with this month. right? So it is quite an emotional energy, and it may well be that you are saying bye, right? Here I am, I've got to do this. I love you very much, but it's, I've got to do this. So this is the feeling I've got, very much so. So big gates coming, guys. Big gates coming, Pisces. Let's have a little look and see if Spirit are going to take them out for us. Just going to get a couple of verification on this. Let's have a look. Whoa. Wow. Whoa. Do you know what? If there aren't too many here, I'm going to work them all. Cannot believe it. Stepping into your own power here. Emperor energy. This is Aries. Of course, we have got a lot of Aries in the sky. Walking away. Again, this 5 energy. No guilt. Here it is. Got a double up here, guys. Walking away. Magician. Love it. Thank you. You have everything there. Magician energy is Mercury energy. So we've got everything there. And again, Mercury is communication. And even though Mercury is going to move retrograde, it isn't the easiest connection. But I do feel that you are very, very emotional animals. And I think you're going to be able to work. I cannot believe it. Fantastic. I'm glad I chose to take the 4 because that was the universe. And again, we are able to move forward. I cannot believe this, guys. You are able to move forward. Things are going to come together, and look at that. Ace of Cups. So we've got a couple of aces on the table. Again, gate cards for me. Moving away from this, over-analysing everything, worrying, moving away from it. You bring me celebration, you're taking the high ground, and at the end of the day, you do bring the wish of your heart, Pisces. Alright, so whatever adventure you're going on, whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you know you need to do, feel confident about saying your goodbyes. Don't feel guilty about that. Do what we need to do and go forward. I cannot believe this one. It's brilliant. Well done, Pisces. God bless, and I'm going to see you next month. Bye now.